Okay. We know why you clicked. We'll get to the North-South conversation in a second. But first, something important is happening in India. So far, we haven't heard much about the I in BRICS, but that may be changing. This week, India is pushing deeper BRICS payment integration and digital financial cooperation between Global South countries. And with India preparing to take over the BRICS presidency later this year, this may be an early signal of what's coming next. For decades, most international trade moved through Western-controlled financial systems. But now, BRICS countries are increasingly building alternative payment rails, digital infrastructure, and new trade partnerships. This is multipolarity in motion. And while financial systems are shifting, Africa's energy and infrastructure story is moving fast too. Discussions are growing around possible Dangote-linked refinery investments in East Africa, while regional corridors connected to places like Mombasa and Tanzania's Tanga continue reshaping trade and energy routes across the continent. Ports, railways, pipelines, refineries, energy infrastructure, all becoming part of a much bigger African economic story. Not just extraction, but regional integration. And maybe that's where the North-South conversation is changing too. Across Europe and the United States, political debates are becoming increasingly polarized around globalization, borders, identity, migration, and economic security. Many of these movements are quickly framed through a simple left versus right lens. But outside the Western political bubble, something more complex is happening. Across parts of the Global South, countries are also talking more openly about sovereignty, self-reliance, local industry, energy independence, and reducing dependency on outside systems. Not necessarily from the same political ideology, but often from similar economic frustrations and fears about instability, inequality, and losing control over national futures. And maybe that's why the old political labels are starting to feel less clear. Because whether in Europe, Africa, Asia, or Latin America, more people are beginning to ask the same question. Who benefits from the current global system? And how do we build one where ordinary people, whether from the north or the south, the left or the right, can still find stability, dignity, and a future they can believe in? This was your BRICS and Global South update in 90 seconds. Thank you for watching Green Africa Weekly. Footage in this episode was sourced from CGTN, Reuters, Al Jazeera, DW, First Post, and others under fair use. We're here to bring a fresh perspective on Africa's green and economic development. See you next week.